Hey and welcome to the video. So as you know, the DJI Nano is magnetic, so you can stick it onto metal railings, onto lampposts, things like that. So it acts like sort of like a tripod. You can do your point of view shots, etc., all using the magnetic attachments that come with the DJI Nano. But in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can make your own mega accessories for very, very little money that really work. And I think these DIY accessories are really going to help you get even more creative with your DJI Nano. So I'm going to build 5 accessories today that's super simple to do. But first of all, we have to go shopping. So I'm going to get the train, the dreaded Renfe, up to the next village, have a bit of breakfast, and then we're going to go shopping for all the bits and pieces we need, and then I'm going to show you how to build them. So let's go! First thing we're going to make is a tripod you can use anywhere, because obviously, as you know, it's magnetic, so it attaches to anything that's sort of metal, you know, so it's perfect for putting it on railings, putting it on lampposts. But what happens if you're in the middle of the forest and all you can attach it to is a tree branch or a tree trunk? But obviously you need something to wrap around that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this small metal object here, which is basically used for joinery. They use to screw together blocks of wood and stuff, but it's magnetic obviously, so look, DJI Nano fits on there perfectly, can go that way. I'll show you one here so you can see a bit better. So look at that, perfectly attached, not going to fall off. Yeah? Alright, so how do we do this? Well, what we need to do is, first of all, we need to get some Velcro. Now you only need a small amount of Velcro because we're going to attach another larger piece of Velcro on here. So that's going to help with not having so much bulk. So let's just cut that. And what we're going to do is we're going to super glue this to the middle here. We're just in this section here. So let's get the super glue. Put a little dollop of that on there. And luckily super glue dries in seconds, so we haven't got anything to worry about there. And let's just stick that on there like that. And hold it for a few seconds. Alright, so let's look at the anywhere use tripod. So basically, the reason why I did a small amount is it's lots sort of more lightweight to carry. But then you need a huge piece of Velcro. I keep cutting these up. Let's say that one. So imagine you're wrapping something around a huge tree trunk. So what you can do is you can stick that in the middle, like that. And then you can wrap that around, well, you can use it as a headband actually, look at that. I think the baseball cap option's a bit better than that one though. But basically you can wrap that around a tree trunk or a branch, you can get lots of different angles. For example, you can get overhead shots, for example, you can get sideways shots. And when I go out to test all these, I'll show you some different options. So let me show you something else you can actually do with this. So basically on my bag, I have an Adidas bag, I don't know if you can see, but here there's a little flap I can stick something into. So what I tend to do is I stick that down there, then I fasten it at the back with the Velcro to keep it tight. And now what I can do with the Nano is, for example, I can do a POV shot from there where I'm walking along, or I can actually use that if I'm using different cameras, or if I'm changing something over on the tripod or something. So then I can just take the Nano off there and stick it on the side there until it's time to use it again. Okay, so the next one we're going to use is, it's like a spike basically, because I want to be able to stick it in the ground without putting the Nano on the floor. So I bought this knife set, so out front, I'm going to keep the knife obviously because I can use it for something else. But I think this element here, if I can get it out, this element here is pretty good because look, it's got a flat surface on the top and I can spike that into the ground. So what we're going to do is get a smaller one, a smaller version of the large one that I bought yesterday in the shop with this spike, and we're going to stick it on the top like that with the super glue. So with my trusty super glue one more time, I'm going to cover all of this with the super glue. Nice big dollop on there. And stick it across the middle. Alright, so here we have the ground spike, looking good. So then all I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Nano on top of there, and look, I've got a mini tripod. Alright, so next up is a Lazy Susan. I tried to buy one of these in the shop yesterday, but they didn't have any. So I've taken this one out of the fridge. It's a bit of condensation on there because I just took my mayonnaise and stuff off there. So let's just give it a little bit of a wipe. But I think this is a really good way you can get some really creative shots on here. But the one thing you need to bear in mind is you need to put some height on there. So for example, if I put the Nano on there now, right? If I put the Nano on there now, you can sort of like, as I move it around, you can sort of like see the perspex. It's showing the perspex. That's a pretty cool shot actually. It's showing the perspex. So we need to put some height. So how are we going to do that? Well, I have an old pill bottle that I got off Amazon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that on the top there, and then when I put that there, you can see now, I'm just checking on the thing. You can see now that it's of a better height. And don't forget, you can also put that looking up as well. Oh, you can see my camera there. But you can do some really cool shots with that. Look at that. That's pretty good. So you can do that sort of spin camera thing. So let's glue this on and then we'll give it a test. All right, so out with the super glue. I'm using a better super glue because I didn't really like that last one. So I'm going to use this one instead that I can paint on. And the good thing is I can put this back in the fridge and I'll have this pill bottle on there. But it doesn't take up much space and it's going to go in the middle anyway, so I can still fit my mayonnaise and my ketchup and stuff around that. So let's plonk that on now. Let's hope it sticks. Hold it down. Alright, so let's leave that to dry for a bit. Alright, so now what we need to do is glue that on the top, because that seems pretty secure to me. So let's glue that one on with the old super glue. A dollop on there, and stick that on the top of the bowl like that. Press it down a little bit. And so on with the Lazy Susan. So look, I'm getting some nice angles like that. I really want to flip it. Oh no, it's come off. I don't know if you can see that the glue just came off. I'll have to glue that back on. Oh, technical fault. Okay, so now it's time for the metal car. this is going to create a slider. And basically it's got a battery inside, so when you sort of like rev it up, it actually travels along. And this is going to be great to mount the DJI Nano on the front like that, or on the side. So again, we're going to get across. I'm going to super glue this on here. And then place it on there like that. And wait for that to dry. All right, so I'm very excited about this one. Look, if you reverse it back, it goes on its own, mini slider. So what do? You put the oh no, that fell off as well. I think maybe I need, I'm going to try blue tack on that actually, to see if that'll work better. Let's see if that'll work actually. Actually, having the blue tack on there, you can probably like level it out a bit because the bonnet comes forward a little bit. Let's try again. Oh yes, look at that. Personal slider. Actually, I think this would be really good. It's really good on slow motion actually. Oh, I really like that. I'll tell you what would be great for this actually. Oh, shush. What would be great for this is a remote controlled car, you know, so you could actually control that remotely, so you can film yourself. So maybe, I don't know, you have this moving towards you at the same time as you're walking towards it. That could give you more control. Maybe somebody wants to order one of those on Amazon and try it out, and then send me the link so I can see if you did it or not. Right, so another thing is, you know these foam mounts? So obviously what I wanted to do was I wanted to sort of like monitor what I was doing on the DJI Nano when I was actually talking to it. So what I did is when you buy a MagSafe ring, you get these little ones as well. So I got the black ones here, so I don't know if you can sort of like see. I'll try it on there. Can you see I stuck two black ones? So I've got the screw in at the bottom and two little black ones there. So then when I attach my selfie stick, okay, so I have that. Then what I can do is I can pop in my mobile like that, you see? And then stick the Nano on the top like that, you see? And then with that, I can actually see myself really well when I'm actually vlogging. I can check positioning a lot easier as well. And that is such a cool thing. And it doesn't weigh anything, you know? And it is free, more or less, because you've already bought MagSafe probably to charge or whatever you're going to do with your phone. So that's a bargain. All right, so another cool thing is this. So I bought a Pocket 4, and this is a cage that fits around the Pocket 4. But the good thing is it comes with these sticky like tabs to be magnetic to it. So for example, on the back of my iPhone here, I don't know if you can see, I actually have one already put on there. Because the problem with the Nano is this tiny little screen, sometimes you can't see anything on there. But once you've got the Nano on there, you see, you've got a really good screen to check everything on the DJI Mimo app. So you can get some really nice angles on there, and you've got a wide screen where you can view everything. All right, so I was actually going to go out and test all the things I built today. But it's been a long day filming, as I'm sure you can imagine, with those few mishaps as well. So I think I'll do a part 2 of this video and then test everything out. Oh, you test them out and tag me. Let me know. See if you've enjoyed them. Let me know in the comments which ones were your favourites. My favourite one is the car, and I actually really want to try it with a remote control car, actually. I really wish I bought one of those. But also the other good one that I really like is this one. I know this is a tangled mess at the moment with all the Velcro, but I think this is a really good idea to put around trees and on branches and stuff. And actually, I think you could probably do like a fake drone shot, no? I really want to try the fake drone shot with that, actually. So anyway, That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe.